Nobody can.
Well, it's not easy being a head coach in this league. So what is the key to being successful, fellas?
Well, you start with good players. Without good players, you're not winning games. And that's kind of the bottom line from my perspective.
And I'll throw in keeping players engaged. You got to make sure you put them in positions to succeed. You have to nurture them as basketball players.
Here's Nelson Adota. Reiner. She's guarded by Boston. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
What a physical presence down low. Reiner's not afraid of anyone when she's around the basket.
And a shot by Clark, no good. Pass to Burke. Morrow. And here's Griner. Here's Nelson Adota. Covered by Hines Allen. Inside. Shoots. And good as it snugs right down through the net.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
Here's Clark. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The only tough part of that basket was establishing position inside. The rest was easy.
Pass to Griner. Nelson Adota. Reiner. She's guarded by Boston. No good on the triple. Now here's Hines Allen. And that one drops.
Yeah, we've seen Maisha Hines Allen hit threes, but she's at her best mixing it up inside.
Here's Burke. Pass to Griner. Hines Allen pulls it in. To the inside. Mitchell. The basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
You'll see her hit from very deep, but she isn't a one-trick pony. Mitchell has the skills plus toughness to score inside, too.
Reiner, she's guarded by Boston. Reiner, shot's good.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
And after 11 seasons and 5 All-Star selections, Alyssa Thomas was traded by the Sun.
Yeah, Thomas led Connecticut to 2 finals and was top 5 in MVP voting the last 3 years. She's really known for her grit and her great team-first mindset. I think Thomas is leaving a big void to fill.
Hey, that couldn't be more obvious. Caitlin Clark has had an incredible impact on the Fever.
Well, just look at the individual numbers. Led the league in assists, second in minutes played, and the team impact, during her rookie year, they ended an 8-year playoff drought. Known for being a tremendous defender, Boston takes pride in wiping shots away.
Connecticut trailing. And here's Morrow. Now Nelson Adota. Pass to Griner. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. Got a piece of it. Here's Morrow. She's covered by Cunningham. Stolen by Clark. To the paint. Here's Boston. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, nice play there. Boston is a dominant presence in the paint at both ends.
Pass to Griner. Nelson Adota. Here's Griner. Here's Burke. And again, no good by Connecticut. Here's Mitchell. Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
I like when Boston is selfless like this. So good at connecting with open teammates.
Pass to Griner. And here's Nelson Adota, covered by Hines Allen. And here's Griner. The shot from the low post is good.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron. Here's Clark.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Rivers. And she lays it straight in. The Fever leading. Clark outside. Pass to Cunningham. It's good from long range.
Certain players are finishers like a Sophie Cunningham. You set them up, they'll knock them down.
Here's Morrow. Out to the left wing. They set the pick. Now Burke. Reiner. She's guarded by Boston. Again, the Suns score. And here's Indiana. Here's Clark. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line. Home and away, fans came out in droves to watch Caitlin Clark.
I mean, we've had teams move venues to increase capacity. Caitlin Clark is quite the draw. Everybody just wants a glimpse.
Well, with the amount of emphasis on three-point shooting in this league, we see less and less two-big lineups.
Pace and space are the name of the game. You got to have a very fluid set of bigs to run two at a time.
And across the globe, looking at different women's and men's basketball leagues, international competitions, that seems to be the trend for every single top league. Basketball has changed. The WNBA has adjusted with everybody else.
Capable of scoring in bunches. Reiner hits shots from various spots on the floor.
And Brittany Griner with the block.
Clark. First personal foul. First team foul.
In the offseason, the Fever were aggressive in pursuing veterans.
Well, the Fever, they like their core, and they want to win now. They signed a bunch of veterans, including Sophie Cunningham, and this is a team that wants to win now. They're sick of losing in Indiana.
Now here's Petty. Rivers. And again, Connecticut, no good.
That's a shot you want to take if you're looking for the three. Defense totally off balance.
And Harris gets it to go.
Soft touch around the rim. You don't want Harris to catch you out of position inside.
Here's Petty. Out to the wing. Rivers. She's covered by Mitchell. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Clark. Pass to Harris. Shot blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. It's time to take a glance at that awesome block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection, a light of fire.
Mitchell with it. Over to the wing. Now here's Harris. From deep. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
Well, guards like Harris need to be able to stretch the floor. And there, she does.
And yep, it's good.
This game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides. This is much-watched basketball.
Let's hope they keep it up.
She's covered by Clark. Three-pointer. That one's off. She starts the game with a miss. Indiana with the ball. 6-point lead. The shot by Billings, no good. To the middle. Pass to Griner. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line. You know, I had to do a double take just seeing Brittany Griner in a new uniform.
Yeah, no longer with the Mercury after 12 marvelous seasons. Won a championship in 2014, 9 All-Star appearances, 2 scoring titles. Griner had an incredible impact in Phoenix.
Here's Harris. Basket counts.
Well, look, that's just simply a great move. She dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Pass to Miller. And here's Griner. Petty. Here's the three. And it's Billings with the rebound. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Down low, Griner. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
Mitchell outside. It's a deflection, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
And you can see the mindset she has. When the game's this close, she's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Here's Harris, and Diamond Miller with the block.
Great defensive play for Miller. She can affect the game on this end.
2 on the clock. Indiana again missing. The Sun trailing. Covered by Walker Kimbrough. And it's Billings with the rebound.
Denise should be thanking her for that miss.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Hull, Miller defending. Hull with the bucket.
Well, we've seen Lexi Hull has some range, but she can also slash, bring it inside.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Shea Petty. Misses the 3. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Defense is right there. From deep three-point range, offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Fever ahead, up 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
Really good sign for them. They've gotten a boost from their bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
Now here's Harris. Covered by Harris. Pass to Miller. Here's Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Billings with the rebound.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Harris can't hit.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Here's Miller. And she banks in the layup.
I tell you what, Miller is a walking mismatch on the offensive end, especially foul line down.
Pass to Dantas. Billings takes the 3. Miller grabs the miss.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot. That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Now here's Harris. 7 points in the game. To the inside. The layup off target.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
The Fever with the lead. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Good, and the assist goes to Billings.
Way to work the ball in close to the hoop.
2 minutes now played in this second quarter. Pass to Petty. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. It's stolen. Miller with it. And it's Boston picking her up. Out of bounds. It'll be Fever ball.
Just didn't make the catch. I mean, she must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
To the paint. Here's Dantas. Soft touch off the glass. Oh, wow, guys. Doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, and from the look of her face, she's in a lot of pain.
Clearly, and it looks like she's coming out of the game to get it checked out.
And the Fever making a change here.
Number 21.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Griner. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Look, the mid-range game, it's pretty old school. And Griner is about fundamentals, which means she can hit those shots.
Now here's Dantas. Pass to Cunningham. The 3. Good on the three-point shot.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Now here's Petty. Covered by Harris. Outside Edwards. Rivers. That one's in, coming off an assist from Aaliyah Edwards.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
When you look at this Sun roster, there are a lot of new faces.
Our leading scorer, DeWanna Bonner, is gone. They also lost Alyssa Thomas, Dejanay Carrington, Brianna Jones, 3 players who spent their entire careers with Connecticut. So it's a new day for the Sun.
Here's Morrow. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. 6 to shoot. Good work defensively by Sophie Cunningham. And here's Indiana. It's a 5-point game. Dantas' shot is off. Now here's Petty. She's tightly guarded. Too open that time. Made it look easy.
I'm not the biggest fan of that shot, but guess what? She had the space to get it off, so why not?
Up top, Harris. Petty defending. And Harris gets it to go.
How good is that? And she can make a defender look foolish with moves like that.
Now here's Petty. Rivers, covered by Walker Kimbrough. From deep. A rebound by Dantas.
I mean, it would have been something to see her hit all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but he's definitely one of them.
The Sun trailing. Out to the right wing. Pass to Griner. Outside Edwards. Screen by Griner. Out to the wing. No one near her. Her 11th attempt is no good. She's made 9 of those 11. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And here are the Sun. Here's Petty. The rebound by Harris.
Just stay closer. I mean, really, that's all the defender had to do there.
Cunningham with the bucket.
A few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away.
It wouldn't surprise me with as good as they're looking at the moment.
Absolutely right, Brian. They're looking really strong.
Now here's Griner. She's got 19. And it's in.
And how huge has she been to give her team a lift?
Yeah, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for her efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
The shot by Cunningham, no good. Rivers, covered by Walker Kimbrough. Count that one.
It's easy to get spoiled watching her play the game of basketball, but I would advise you to not take this for granted. She makes these plays look so simple.
That's tipped. Petty with it, working on Dantas. And it's Cunningham with the rebound. And it's the fever ball. They've led by as much as 10.
I like the decision there by Cunningham.
And so here's Connecticut, trailing here by 8. Here's Petty. The Fever pull it in.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
And here is Petty. Pass to Griner. It's good.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
A 2020 top 10 pick, Ty Harris broke out in 2024, year 5 of her career.
Averaging a career best 10.5 points per game. You mentioned she was drafted in 2020, started her career in the wobble. It's been a challenge for players like her who didn't have your average rookie year. I love the poise and confidence Harris plays with. She doesn't hesitate on catch and shoot opportunities.
Now here's Petty, covered by Harris. Reiner, money from the wing.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
The Fever leading. On the wing, Shatori Walker-Kimbrough. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. Here's Morrow. Pass to Petty. Edwards. 5 to shoot. Here's Griner. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she trains those, so I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
The Sun on offense. 9-point game. Count that one.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Indiana with the ball. Inside. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rivers, covered by Walker-Kimbrough. Petty can't hit.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
And good that time. And out of bounds, the Sun will take it.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys. Just not an ideal pass.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Fever on top, up 5. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. And, you know, Griner has been really making it happen here.
Well, I think it'll be important to see if they can stop her down in the second half, because so far they have not had any answer for her when she's down on the block.
Yeah, maybe mixing up her looks, bumping her out, front her, double down. Just do something to throw her off her rhythm.
Here's Burke. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. To the middle. Here's Griner. Hits the jump hook. Now Clark. About 1 minute played here in the second half.
And we've had this new playoff format for a few years now. How are you guys liking it?
I love it. I think it's great. You know, the 1-18 bracket, I think that's great. We really get to see the best 2 teams in the finals. Doesn't matter if they're in the East or the West.
And I was a fan of the new best-of-3 first-round series. We used to have those one-game winner-take-all rounds. I like that they expanded the total number of games in the postseason.
Now here's Griner. She has 29. Yes, it's good.
She picked her out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Timeout called the Fever. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend. Fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and got the board.
Here's Burke. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Griner. And the shot goes in.
Little the D could do. Griner's height comes in handy on these tough, contested finishes.
Here's Burke. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up for her.
We know basketball is big in Indiana, and man, do they love the Fever here.
I mean, this place is normally sold out these days. Massive crowds with tons of energy. This might be the best home court advantage in the W.
Here's Burke. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Shoots the 3. Mitchell grabs the board.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Pass to Billings. Now Clark. Outside Cunningham. Takes the three. She can't get it to go. To the paint. Tipped away. Reiner with the ball. Now Mitchell defending. Down low. Nelson Adota lays it up and banks it in.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Rivers. She's covered by Mitchell. Here's Reiner. Again, the Suns score.
Rivers.
The Fever leading. The 15-footer. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And so here's Connecticut. Pass to Burke. Now Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Billings. And stolen by Hines Allen. And here's Cunningham. Good, and the assist goes to Billings.
Great job by Cunningham, working for two in the paint.
Here's Burke. She's covered by Clark. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Great communication between teammates there.
Here's Clark. Yes, it is. Score that as basket number 5 on a 5 for 11 night. Pass to Griner. Nelson Adota. Fires from the corner. Griner, no good.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
One thing that Sophie Cunningham brings to this team in bundles, energy.
Constantly moving on both ends. Cunningham has great length at 6'1", is out there to add a spark to her teams and mix it up a little bit. But one thing you love about Sophie Cunningham, she's never afraid, brings this squad relentless energy.
The Sun trailing. Here's Griner. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
And the shot by Clark, no good.
She had the D tangled up with her patented crossover. Just couldn't do the last part, just couldn't finish it.
Here's Burke. She's covered by Clark. Reiner's shot's good.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Clark with it. 16 points for her. High arcing shot, and that one's good. Now a timeout called by Connecticut.
And a return to the playoffs for the Fever in 2024. It was a huge step forward for the team.
For sure, snapping a 7-year hiatus, and what's incredible is before that, the Fever went to 12 straight postseasons from 2005 to 2016. So this is an organization that is used to winning.
Now here's Edwards.
Pass to Burke. To the right side. Shot clock at 6.
And it's Edwards with the foul. That's her first foul.
Now here's Clark, guarded closely. And here's Burke. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Rivers. Add basket number 6 to her stat sheet. She's now 6 for 10.
Good job using her speed advantage to create the separation she needed on that shot.
Pass to Mitchell. Right side, Hines Allen. But they recover it. Here's Clark. The Sun pull it in.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Here's Burke. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Edwards. Got a piece of it. And as the shot clock expires, 24-second violation.
Substitution for the Suns. Number 11, Shea Penny.
Here's Clark. She's got 18. Shoots over Petty. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for her. To the wing on the left. Rivers offline with the 3. Intercepted. And the Sun pushing it up now. Petty can't hit. Dantas in the post. Petty defending. The shot, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Morrow. Here's Petty. Edwards. She's guarded by Billings. And again, no good by Connecticut. And here's Indiana. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Put herself in a great position to finish that break off.
Yeah, and that right there is just a great read of how the play was developing and where the ball was going.
Such high basketball IQ.
Here's Burke. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Clock at 6. Edwards. She's guarded by Dantas. Edwards with the bucket.
What an alert play. Just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Here's Clark. And it's Petty with the rebound. To the inside. Edwards. And she drops in the layup off glass.
I'll bet her percentage is pretty high from that range.
Here's Mitchell. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
Great focus for Mitchell offensively, finding herself that mid-range shot.
Pass to Morrow. Inside. Here's Petty. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
An example of some fine interior passing before that basket.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hines Allen from outside. Yes, and it's Billings picking up the assist.
Laser focus. Hines Allen was ready to fire the second she got the ball.
Now here's Petty. Pass to Burke. There's the triple. And it's Billings with the rebound. Wing shot on the way. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Double team, triple team, zone defense, something. I mean, you got to figure out a way to shut her down.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head into the fourth. The Fever on top, up by 9. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Hello, and thanks for joining us again. The fourth quarter of play should begin in moments. Pass to Petty. Now here's Griner. She's guarded by Billings. Here's Edwards. And it's Cunningham with the rebound. The Fever leading. Here's Billings. She's covered by Edwards. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Oh, the rejection by Diamond Miller. Pass to Mitchell. Now Harris. The tray, and another 3 for Indiana.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Out of bounds, it'll be Fever ball. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Mitchell. Fourth quarter of basketball, we're about 1 minute into it. Pass to Harris. The Sun pull it in. Diamond Miller for 3. And again, Connecticut no good. Here's the Fever with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Griner. And again, no good by Connecticut. Here's Mitchell. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
And the Sun call time here.
And the Sun making a change here. Pass to Miller. Count it. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Mitchell. To the paint. And the layup's good off the glass. Pass to Petty. Miller. Nelson Adota. She's covered by Cunningham. To the inside. Nice shot by Petty.
How about the fearless nature of Shea Petty? Mixing it up down low.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And it's not rocket science at this point. Just stay with what you've been doing.
How can you stop that? With a crossover that quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of him.
Around 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Unloads for 9. And there's another one for the Sun.
Okay, well, part of what makes Griner a great center is her ability to execute the pick and roll effectively.
McConnell hits it from three-point range.
They came out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. We should all have the green light.
So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Well, no one has blocked shots like Brittany Griner, a one-of-a-kind defender.
I mean, she led the league in block shots in each of her first 8 years in the W. And it's about more than just her length. Griner just reads the game so well, is such a high IQ player. And in this league, Griner is just about as consistent as it gets. You get a great game from her more often than not, especially when it comes to scoring the rock.
McConnell. Griner with the rebound. And Connecticut has possession. Trailing by 13. Rivers. And again, no good by Connecticut. McConnell. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Here's Morrow. And it's good off the glass.
You know, honestly, she's been a little passive today, but maybe that'll get her going. For them to be successful, she needs to be a little bit more selfish.
Stolen. Rivers. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Mitchell outside. From outside the arc. Count that one as her 7th make in 8 attempts. That's a scorching 86%. Rivers. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Nelson Adota. Morrow. Here's Griner. That one goes in.
With the size advantage as big as it was right there, that's exactly what she should do in that situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Off with the layup. And so here's Connecticut. A 12-point game. Here's Burke. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
And it's only getting better as both these defenses are showing signs of wearing down.
Yeah, the defensive effort has not been good of late.
Mitchell outside. Off target from three-point range. Now Morrow. To the left side wing. Pass to Burke. Reiner.
She's guarded by Dantas. They get it back. Reiner's shot is good.
Reiner.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Now here's Mitchell. D right on her. It's off her foot. And they're saying she kicked the ball. Here's Clark. Billings.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
And here's Burke. Here's Reiner. Off target with the three. Here's Cunningham. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
A fantastic game for Cunningham. She's relentless, exerting her will on this game.
And the Sun call time here. And like a few other current players, Maisha Hines-Allen broke out at the 2020 Wubble.
Yeah, there were lots of players opting out of that season. Hines-Allen got more playing time, and that season, I think it showed off the incredible depth of this league, proving that all some players like a Hines-Allen need is just a chance to play.
And they pick up two.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly right there to get the quick hitter.
Here's the Fever with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Clark. She's guarded closely, and she uses the glass on the layup.
Good possession resulting in the easy one down low.
Over to the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Burke. Rivers. Off the mark there with the three. Here's Mitchell. That's short off the rim. To the wing, right side. The shot by Burke, no good. Victor Pocket. Rivers gets a very good look and converts.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it. You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
The Fever leading. Clark outside. Got a hand on it. Outside Cunningham. Pass to Mitchell. Now Billings.
Here's Cunningham. Back to Billings. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
It's going to take something very special for them to come back now.
Well, something special and a little bit of luck.
And maybe some threes to ring down as well.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
And a chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
Lock in, maintain focus. Smart take by Hines-Allen, foul in the action. She gets to go to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Indiana Fever, Maisha Hines.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. And so she drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut.
Oh, this one, it's not over if they can get a quick score than foul.
Yeah, a few missed free throws and they're right back in it, but it has to happen fast.
Exactly, Brian. Have to do it real quick.
Burke, no good, a front iron. And an intentional foul right there.
Third team foul. At the line for Indiana.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And she hits both free throws. And it's an 8-point ball game.
Their comeback hopes are out the window. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, out the window, and the window has been closed. It's a done deal at this point.
Let's get home.
Reiner's shot is good. Here's Clark, and she commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but she's probably the last player they want to send to the line.
Yeah, but they didn't have the time to be selective. Stopping the clock was a priority.
Yeah, and that's a good point. They just could not waste any more time.
So she goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Puts it up off the inbound. Blocked. Elsie Mitchell into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What fire from Mitchell on the drive. Puts her head down and just charges at the hoop.
From deep three-point range. And the miss. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. And some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor, and they really seem to revel in confidence. This is what they came out to do here.
And that'll wrap it up